One of the president's biggest campaign promises was to enact steep tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. Saturday night, he did just that, and the move has already sparked international backlash and sent chills through the financial world. We begin with senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe, who is traveling with Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Panama. Ed?
Margaret, good morning. These are sweeping tariffs. The president using a 1977 law to suggest there is now an extraordinary threat from fentanyl and illegal immigration, and that all three countries are failing to address those challenges. So, starting Tuesday, there will be 25% tariffs on all Mexican exports, 25% tariffs on most Canadian exports, 10% tariffs on Canadian energy exports, and 10% tariffs on all goods from China. This morning, the president acknowledged this could lead to higher prices, writing, "Will there be some pain? Yes, maybe, and maybe not," he wrote on his social media platform. "But we will make America great again, and it will all be worth the price that must be paid."
This has triggered a trade war. Canada's prime minister announced tariffs on American beer, bourbon, wine, lumber, fruits, clothing, appliances. So, Ed, what else should we expect is coming that could hurt American consumers?
Well, we should anticipate there could be a tit for tat here, because the orders that the president signed Saturday night give him the authority to keep raising tariffs on the three countries if they respond in kind, and that could contribute to an uptick in inflation, which we've seen in recent weeks. Now, the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau spoke directly to Americans last night, warning the tariffs, quote, "will put your jobs at risk, potentially shutting down American auto assembly plants and other manufacturing facilities." And he said Canada's planned dollar-for-dollar retaliatory tariffs will raise American grocery and gas prices. And while President Trump accused Mexico of having an alliance with drug cartels, President Claudia Sheinbaum said if such alliances exist anywhere, they exist in the U.S. gun shops that sell high-powered weapons to criminal groups. And China says it firmly deplores and opposes this move and will take necessary countermeasures to defend its legitimate rights and interests. It is planning to protest these tariffs to the World Trade Organization.
Ed, what's on Secretary Rubio's agenda in Panama?
Yeah, well, you know, Rubio, of course, the first Latino Secretary of State, so he is taking his first overseas mission here to Central America and the Caribbean to reiterate President Trump's concern that China now has too much influence over the Panama Canal. The Panamanians insist they have full control. Margaret?
Thanks, Ed.